everybody. This is the newborn guitar here in our workshop. It was strung for the first time yesterday. It's an OM18, and this one is built in the later style, the 1933 style. So it has the later body shape with a little round, with a little square shoulders. The early body shape has a rounder shoulders. It has a little different side profile as well. And of course it has the angle tuner, the right angle tuners instead of the banjo tuner. It has, well, this one being an OM, it should really have bar frets, but this was made with T frets because this is the way it was ordered. It has the large pickguard. It has the belly bridge. So it's looking like a 1933 Martin OM18. The cool thing about this guitar is that for the first time here we are looking at one of our guitars that has the what we call the vintage correct gloss finish. If you notice, if you take a look, this guitar is not finished with the classic looks of modern guitars, of recent guitar, the classic looks that we are used to seeing on recent built guitar, the glossy, the full gloss, the water gloss or mirror gloss, call it as you wish. This has a more subtle gloss. It's like an almost gloss, not really glossy. This is what we call the vintage correct gloss finish. We call it vintage correct because we are convinced that this is pretty much, I mean, it's close to the looks that the Martin OMs and all Martin guitars that were shipping during the late 20s and early 30s. This is the looks that they had, you know, out from the factory. They were not buffing guitars on the buffing wheel with buffing compounds. Instead, we think they were shipping guitars with this type of sheen, not really gloss. Okay, we believe this is actually a more refined version of what was going on back at the time, because recently you can't really ship guitars with little scratches, or not that the old Martin guitars were scratched, but the way they finished the guitars, by not buffing the guitar, they had some marks on them. And so this is about the best we could do without leaving any visible marks on the guitar, on the instrument. But I think it's worth specifying that this guitar has never seen the buffing wheel. So this guitar was never buffed. And so it took us about a year to come up with what we think is the right way to finish guitars in this style. It took us about a year to come up with something that we could live with in terms of looks. And we believe this type of finish, this type of gloss, or lack of gloss thereof, is contributing to the tone in some fashion. What we know for sure that this guitar sounds really like an OM, with very thick mids and trebles. And for being day 2 with strings, it's already plenty dry in my opinion. Will dry up even more, but people that are familiar with OMs, that know the real thing, that are familiar with playing the real OM guitars, I think they will find this tone familiar. my fingers. The strings that are on are 80-20 bronze strings, lights. This is an OM18, day 2 of life, and it's shipping to Korea to our good friend Alan Huang and Fine Luthiers. But we love OM18s. Actually, it's about my favorite guitar, my favorite model so far. And this one has all the nice things that I like about OMs. Until next time.